Big red button.
We are live, people. Good evening, everybody. Tonight we have Paul, Evans, and Bryan with us. So I guess let's start.
How do we start these things?
I don't know.
Thanks everyone for jumping on another Wednesday. Big thanks to Andre for hosting. It's his actual first real hosting duty, so he's going to do a bang up job. So the show's on Andre's channel, so make sure you go subscribe to Andre because we want him over 100 subs by tomorrow. So go make sure you sub to him, and we're going to talk about night photography because especially Bryan and Andre are into a lot of night stuff. So hopefully you take away a couple of things. And if this is your first time here and you're wondering why four of us are on the screen, because we all have YouTube channels, so check everyone else out. My channel's about photography and short films, documentaries, and other random things that I think about on a day-to-day basis. So go check me out. And that's my pitch. I'll throw it to Mr. McGowan.
What's up? My name is Bryan, Brenton-based photographer and YouTuber, and just general video camera shooting guy.
He's just a YouTuber. Just a YouTuber,
yeah. Just having some fun. I'm actually testing out a new lens for live streaming tonight, the 22mm f2. So give a little bit tighter view on the face instead of the wide 16 for this live streaming stuff. So yeah, that's it. I have a video dropping right after this.
8:45.
8:45.
We can't go late. Else Bryan will be very upset with us.
That's okay. As long as you tune in and watch the video, it's all good.
Go check it out.
Yeah, night photography. This is going to be fun. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
So let's get into it and talk to Mr. Evans.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Evans. I'm based in Brampton, Ontario as well. I'm a weddings and events photographer and videographer. You're always here. I'm also on YouTube. I do a lot of gear reviews and tutorial stuff. So welcome to Open Shutter this Wednesday night. Thank you for spending your time with us.
Yeah, there.
So, when Paul said if I wanted to host and come up with a topic, I chose night photography, I guess, because I've been doing it a long time and I love doing it. And there's just so many different areas of that. And that's what we want to show you tonight, that people think night photography is just stars. But as we go through this, we're going to show you lots of different examples of what you actually can shoot at night. So, so basically, when I first started getting into photography, I watched a lot of different YouTube videos, read a bunch of different articles. And with night photography, it gave me a chance to go out by myself and try things, experiment. I failed a lot, but I learned a lot. And I just fell in love with it. And so it's actually progressed into all these different other areas. A couple of the big things that we like to do at night are the steel wool, fire, light painting, but there are a lot of other things you can do too at night. So, I don't know. I guess let's start with Paul. How much night photography have you done?
Yeah, I've done some like street night photography, but I've only done like some real in-depth night photography when I'm out with you guys. When we're doing the steel wool stuff. So that was a lot of fun, and I'm sure we'll show some photos of that. I'm more into like sunrise and sunset, so I don't do a whole lot at night. But night photography is a whole different beast, right? So I think there's definitely a difference between shooting in the day and shooting at night. So I like doing like a lot of light trails. So besides the steel wool stuff, I like doing light trails. I like trying to wait for like buses to go by or like streetcars to go by. And sometimes I'll be waiting for like 45 minutes because Toronto isn't really that great with public transit. So that's fun. And I don't know. I kind of want to do like, I think we spoke about it like last week about doing like neon portraits. I think I want to do more of that,
Yeah, that's always fun. Chinatown's great for that.
Yeah, I got a few of those queued up to show tonight. So
Yeah, I think
good to go.
Super fun. So, yeah, it's kind of like my experience with it. So, cool. I'm as much as a host and also like a spectator, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Cool. We'll have to go walk the streets of Toronto some night.
100%.
When
we're allowed to leave our house.
All allowed, and so
I'm waiting for the day, man. Waiting for the day.
It'll be nice.
Yeah, for me, before I met Bryan and Andre, my night stuff had just been light trails and maybe portraits as night. But these guys have opened my eyes to a whole different, night scene. Different things to do at night. So yeah, some of the stuff I'll show tonight have been stuff that I've shot alongside with Bryan and Andre. Stuff that I have, played around with in terms of light trails. Just walking down the street. My whole night scene has just been walk down the streets of downtown Brampton, try to get some night portraits, night street shots and stuff like that. So it's been good.
100%.
Yeah, we definitely need to do a Toronto or a couple Toronto night meetups when we're allowed.
It's happening.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, I'm writing. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. I have to do. Yeah, exactly.
We will do that.
Yeah. If you want to get really fancy, Andre, on the right hand side there, you can create your own banners as well.
Yeah, we're doing live training during the show. Like we're so.
Yeah, I know.
Learning on the job.
Button, Andre. Hit the red button.
I'm learning Zoom on Zoom, so it's like, yeah, sorry.
Hey, we're pros, man.
You guys are. You guys are.
We just close our eyes and just hope for the best sometimes.
So, Mr. McGowan, what do you like about night photography?
For me, I just like the different look you get. You can do things at night that you can't do during the day. Get looks that you can't get during the day, whether that be portraits, whether that be cityscape shots, or just kind of abstract with the lights. It's fun to play with, an experiment, and it doesn't always work out, but that's what the delete button's for. So
that's the delete button for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the nice thing about digital now. You can actually practice and not boring.
That's what the black and white filter is for.
Oh, don't cheat now. Come on.
No, I cheat all the time.
Get out there. Stay up late. It's fun.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Well, when people think night photography, a lot of people think just like stars and stuff. But you know what? I've shot with my drone at night. There's cityscapes, nature, from like lightning to other, I guess, storm events. You can do portraits at night, buildings, cars.
Show the photos someday. Show the photos.
Okay.
I really want to see the lightning one.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll put that one up then.
Also, if the audience has any night photos that they want to share, you can just email me, I guess. Would be the easy way. Or come on the show like we did last week.
That would be cool.
Bear with me.
You need it.
Oh, come on. Did I share it?
We can't see it yet.
You gotta add it to this show.
Great. So
live training, guys. Live training.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
This is where we need the drum roll.
Is that one?
There we go. We see it now.
Jeez, man.
I remember that one.
Were you using a tripod?
Yeah. So with lightning, it's a lot of luck. You just basically have your settings all dialed in, and it's just either manually hitting the shutter button or just letting it run.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually 2 shots blended together.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I just got lucky that night. got 2 beautiful bolts, and it was
Wow.
just awesome.
This is the
And-
Brampton Go Train
Nice.
parking lot?
Yeah, and I had to get my car in there too. So
Of course. Yeah.
so foreground, you still have to think about composition, and
Mhm.
so
Man.
But yeah,
Can I
no.
say it's electric?
Oh,
It's a
and we
bad
don't get a lot of lightning here, so whenever we do, Bryan and I kind of just run and kind of drop everything.
Do you guys have apps to like scout for
Lightningmaps.org.
lightningmaps.org? Oh,
Yep.
This is freaky. All
Yes.
right.
So this is actually one Andre and I did. This is kind of my edit on it, but it's actually lit with a drone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Photo at night, lit with a drone, and then I kind of played with the warping on the house to just make it look kind of cool.
Jeez, man.
Yeah,
The,
just
It's
the
very
rabbit
like
has the light on the bottom, so you do like a couple 30-second exposures, just fly the drone over the house to light it up.
yeah.
The light is so different, and it's so cool to play with. So it's something Andre and I have done in the past, and hopefully we can do more of.
How'd you make the edit?
Using the warp tool, liquefy tool.
Yeah, I know, right, Tony? It's like Willy Wonka's house.
I should teach you.
Teach us.
YouTube tutorial coming on how to make a house.
Do it. Do it. I think
Liquefy.
liquefy.
Liquefy and then multiple layers using the warp tool as well.
All right.
The warp tool is actually really powerful when you play with it.
When Bryan teaches you guys that trick, please make sure you don't abuse it on people's bodies.
Yeah, don't. Especially my body. Thanks. Thanks so much.
I'm gonna share another photo in that same where. Can you guys see it?
I think it's not
Not
yet,
yet.
unless you're loading.
Uh,
Shouldn't be this slow though.
I mean,
Drum roll. Cue the drum roll.
it's
Come
not like
on.
StreamYard's never lagged before or anything, right?
Never. StreamYard.
Never.
Sorry, people.
It's okay. It's your first show. You got 3 strikes, Andre.
Oh yeah, I'm using like 2 already. Thanks.
That's why Mr. Brian James isn't here anymore. If Brian James is on the comments, that'd be funny.
That's okay. Here we go.
There we go. Oh, the church.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
So this is the same idea. We use the drone and long exposure to light paint kind of this church.
Nice,
It's
man.
it's a small church up in Caledon, and
Mm.
so this is what you can do at night. It's something different. So
It's nice, man. I like it. I like the mood of it.
it gives you a really cool
Yeah.
look to the photo. It's you don't
Yeah.
see it all the time. It's different.
And the sky's like a velvet purple almost.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's not totally black.
No, I was had a little bit of cloud cover that night. So and there again, play with your white balance to
Wow.
go whichever direction you want it to look.
You know what you're missing though?
What's that?
The bat signal.
Oh,
That's what you're missing in this photo. That would be that. You know what? You can sell that to Batman. Batman will buy it from you. You never know. Good photo though.
thank you.
Good photo.
Let's see this one. Who's
Ooh. Is this Mr.
This was
Evans?
this was a quick test shot from yesterday.
Oh,
I know where that is.
Yep.
it's a downtown beat up. Were you kicked out by security when you did this?
No. Fortunately, I wasn't. But this was last night. I was just trying out a couple of light trail shots. I'm not gonna talk too much about this. If you want to know some of the tricks used in this video, check out Bryan's video at 8:45.
Ooh, nice plug. Nice plug. Tony has a question.
So that, yeah.
For night photography, you always use the lowest ISO possible.
The short answer is use the right ISO for the shot.
Yep.
Know what your camera can take.
Yeah, like I can share one that was shot at ISO 1000, and that's kind of what you get doing handheld night stuff. Let me just hit the share on that one. It's just shot at ISO 1000, and just I like to walk around and just shoot. If you can use a tripod, use a tripod, but sometimes you just can't use a tripod.
Yeah. Perksy Park.
Yeah.
With the water running, amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
One day the water ran.
One day the water.
That water never runs.
I happened to be there at night. This was at like 2:00 in the morning, I think.
Nice. And what are these people doing at 2:00 in the morning?
There were
Party
a lot of
animals.
people out. This
Is it
is back when
summertime?
you could actually go outside.
Was it summertime?
2019, summer 2019.
Yeah,
probably.
everyone was out.
So
Yeah.
just a nice night.
Nice shot.
Yeah. So when it comes to ISO at night, like Bryan just said, don't worry too much about what ISO am I shooting, because for me, I think that majority of the cameras these days have really good low light capabilities. As you can see on this shot here, shot at 1600 ISO. This was a meetup at a CNE, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. Don't worry too much about the noise levels and stuff like that, because know the capabilities of your camera, how high you can shoot without too much of a grain, that is the image will still be usable. But don't worry that I think a little bit of grain sometimes also lends to the image, right?
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of graining an image. Graining an image can be good then.
But you're going to have more grain at night anyways, because usually the shots are darker. So yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't get obsessed with it.
No.
Just use whatever ISO gets you a usable image.
Yeah, even older cameras, you could get away with a fair bit, especially if you're just posting it on social media. I use shots on my old 7D of like 8,000 ISO.
Whose is this?
Are you doing mine?
That's one of mine.
Oh, that's
And just to match Evan's kind of fair vibe.
Yeah.
And that's at ISO 2500, sort of right at the end of the day, with an old 7D. So yeah, the ISO really doesn't matter.
No.
Nope.
Get the image. That's
get the
the
image.
shot. Get
the image.
Get the shot. Yep.
100%. I just found a good CNE pic too that I can show you guys.
Nice.
At that meetup, I think it was too. Are you adding me to the Matrix, Andre?
I'm just.
Add me to the Matrix.
You got a photo you want to show?
I think so. I hope so.
There?
I added it. Yeah.
Nope.
You got that?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Always look up. Always look up. And
Nice.
I took this because I had the 6, right? And I'm not sure if you guys know this, but like the nickname for Toronto.
Are you sure it's 6 and not 9?
No, I'm pretty sure because I was facing the right way. You don't want to know how long I waited for this thing to come by, because I saw the thing at the other end. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this thing. So I just waited for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
So it better be a 6. This was August 26th, 2018. My God.
Oh my.
Yep.
What am I? What? But yeah, always look up for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah. Some good stuff there. I can find a few more later on.
Let's see here.
I missed the X.
Yeah, I've never walked down the X and shot.
No, it's the best.
Oh, it's fun. I've done it only once with Paul and the Get Out and Shoot group, but I had fun. It was really good. Actually, I'm going to share this portrait from
That looks like
CNE as well.
So yeah, this is a shot which you won't see a lot. This is when I was in New York City several years ago. It's actually Grand Central Terminal. I I don't advise people to try this shot because you actually are in the road and there is no sidewalk there. So
Okay.
so I was there with John, and we were taking turns, running out in the middle of the street, taking the shot, and one was looking for traffic. So yeah, but this is a handheld shot. It is a little grainy, but you know what? I was there. I knew I wasn't going to go back anytime soon. So it was like one of those things where you just go and shoot it and
I love it.
push
I love the black
push
and
the
white.
camera. So
I love the camera.
So yeah, I know. So a lot of times, yes, you will need a tripod for long exposure shots at night, but handheld shots like that, just push the limits of your camera and just go with it.
It's a great shot, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's just so many things you can do with night photography.
Yep. Night. I think nights. I'm beginning to enjoy night stuff a lot more.
Good.
Just because of the fact that it's night. You know what can happen at night a lot. But at the same time, you can really have fun, right? As long as you're doing it safely, it's always fun.
Oh yeah.
Like this shot here that I'm trying to share here. This was also downtown Brampton, right?
Yep.
That's the bus passing by. I just timed it. I think it's about a 3-second exposure for the bus to be able to drive all the way through the intersection. And then you can see like there's a little bit of a reflection in the middle there where you are kind of seeing inside the bus and outside on the opposite side as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is stuff that you would need a tripod for, right? Because this is a long exposure shot. This kind of shot I can still do at maybe ISO 100 because you are on a tripod. So there's no need to compensate with a high ISO because you're on a tripod, and so you can go as low as you want without that camera shake, right? For stuff like this, I'll probably say use a remote trigger. If you don't have a remote trigger, use the countdown on your camera. 2-second, 5-second countdown, and take a long exposure.
Yeah. Didn't you tag Brampton or something in this, and they wanted to use it or something?
Yeah, they used it on
They
the
featured it?
Brampton Transit page, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one that's had my Brampton photo stolen by City News multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
They stole it from you.
Yep. I have to send them a letter saying take it down.
You had to
Or
send them a
pay me.
letter.
Yep. So they take it down.
What photo is it? Do you have it handy?
I don't have it handy, but it's a Brampton Transit bus it was a panning shot, so it's a daytime long exposure panning shot.
Oh,
Nice.
well, that's not cool at all. Kim shared a photo. If you want to see Kim's photo.
Yeah, let's see
Thanks,
Kim's
Kim.
photo.
Thanks,
Put
Kim,
it
for
up.
sharing.
Thanks,
Yep.
Kim, for sending in something.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It'll be up momentarily.
Okay.
Matrix.
Waiting. No pressure.
Cue drum roll.
Drum
Ah, nice. That's what we need.
roll.
You're hired. You're hired.
Thank you.
What happened to our
Thank
sound effects budget?
Oh.
You don't want to know what happened to that.
I'll toss up another traffic trail for
No.
Andre wants to share it while we wait for Kim's photo.
Do you see? Are you sharing it? You see it?
So that's a traffic trail from
Oh,
Halifax.
sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Who are you sharing?
That's from downtown Halifax traffic trail.
Ah.
Again, timed it with a bus coming through.
Buses are key
Buses are key.
because
Yeah.
they fill the frame.
Buses, trucks, because of the heights,
There
they
we
make
go.
for really good light
Oh.
trails.
Oh, Matrix. Here's
Matrix.
Kim.
Book City.
I like it.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I just like how you got the person walking, Kim.
Street photography at
Nice.
night is great.
Mid step too.
It shows the city in a different light. And no pun
Yep.
intended here, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it what might look kind of boring during the day and vice versa. Some shots don't look good at night, but they'll look good during the day. So
Yeah.
but you never know unless you go out and walk the streets. Just
Try it.
Walk the
Try it
street.
out.
Great photo, Kim. Like the composition. I like how I got the rule of thirds. Got the person like mid step. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's really good. Good eye. Good job.
Good job.
Good job, Kim.
Who's this now? Let's see.
Street photography at night.
Fancy. I want a
I
hot
love
dog.
hot dog carts.
I just like hot dogs.
Yeah, that too. This is just kind of screams Toronto with the streetcar and the hot dog cart.
This is Toronto too.
Yep.
Yeah. Been there many times
Yeah.
for all the wrong reasons.
I think this is King.
Yeah.
King Street,
'Cause
I
That's,
think.
that's the BMO building behind.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where I was. I just saw a hot dog stand and waited for somebody to come buy a hot dog.
I think it's like the light from from within the stand that just makes it and visually
Oh, yeah.
appealing.
Yeah, it all lined up perfectly. This guy was buying a hot dog. The
Yeah.
streetcar came by.
Yeah.
That's just the joys of night photography. You can still tell a
Patience.
story with it.
Yep. Just have a little patience sometimes, and it's well worth it when you get a shot like that.
One of the
Oh,
tricks is to find a spot that you really like and just wait and see what happens. Instead of
Yeah.
walking, just hold still for 10 minutes and see what happens.
Anybody? No, let's
Ben
share.
said you can find real bangers at the hot dot. Just order one. Yeah, that's true, Ben.
Bangers.
I
That's fine.
agree, Ben. I agree, Ben.
That's fine.
So,
Nice one, man.
thank you. This is a long exposure. This is actually I was on the Brooklyn side shooting Manhattan, the lower Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tripod shot because this was about a 20 or 25-second shot.
Yeah.
That way too, if you look at the water, if there's any movement in the water when your shutter open that long, it'll smooth it out, and
yeah.
it just looks awesome.
Silky.
So, yeah.
How long were you in New York for?
I think it was like 3 or 4 days. It was myself and 3 other guys.
Yeah.
So we just rented a condo, split the cost. We drove down, and I don't know how much we walked. We walked everywhere. You have to walk,
Yeah.
a city like this or any city at all, just go walking and you'll actually see more. And I don't know, the little alleyways and little streets, and you just get to experience it better.
And you see, and you got to see the moments too.
Yep.
Ben saying it's easy exposing the night. It's hard to overexpose the darkness. That is true, Ben. That is true.
Yep.
Let's see.
And this is nighttime natural light portrait at night.
Nice.
This is also from the CNE. I just walk up to strangers at the CNE. Says,
Hey, what's up?
Can I
My
get a
name's
shot?
Evan.
Yeah, I want a shot. So that was that, right? We were all
I love it.
walking around. I
I love
actually
it.
got a lot of strangers to post for me at the CNE that
why
night.
not? Everyone's in a good mood because at the CNE,
Everyone is in a good mood, festive mood, right?
they're having kind of candy.
A great place to do what do you call it? Street photography. Just walk out there, walk out to people. All
If
I
it
did in
happens
this
again,
one was
I might go.
yeah. Hopefully this year it does, but I doubt it. The way things are going.
Yeah.
But all I did was position the model in such a way that there's a light coming, one of those stands lights coming in from the left hand side, right? And then just have those lights in the background just do their own thing. Not too great, but good portrait. Just use what you have out there.
What you got? We're not carrying soft boxes with us at the CNE.
No.
Yep.
So that
Oh,
one.
that would be kind of fun.
Wouldn't it?
And
Walking
then
around
just
the
like
CNE with some soft
charging
With a
five-
stuff box.
this is Brian's photo.
Good
Very
old
funny.
neon. Good old neon. Love neon for
Is that the
ports at
noodle
night.
place?
That's the noodle place.
The noodle place is just
The
the
noodle
one.
place is the place.
Yeah, we need to
There's-
meet like the noodle.
That's the
place.
noodle place too. I play with the different colors at the noodle
We've
place
given
all the
so much
time.
publicity to the noodle place that they should give us like free noodles.
That'd be awesome.
Let's see. I got I got this one from the noodle place too.
Hey, who's this guy?
Oh yeah.
Man, this guy.
That's the best model there is, right there.
Well, that's the only person you had because poor Christina was tired.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's a great spot to
Neon
do
porch.
that noodle place, man.
Oh, that noodle place is great.
So
There
the
also
trick is
used
to
to be a-
find a noodle place, mind you.
Well, there also used to be a tattoo parlor down there that was really
Tattoo
good.
parlors and also like
And,
psychic, like tarot card places that have
Actually, anywhere with neon lights. I'm going to share another different one here. This is from the tattoo parlor that used to be down there. And the
That's
lights
too
there
bad.
were,
I know.
yeah, the owner actually passed away. So yeah, it was just a great spot to take photos out front.
Also, a key that she was wearing those sunglasses,
Oh yeah,
so the light reflects off them, right?
yeah. No, sunglasses or glasses
Yeah.
of any kind are just fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good tip.
I should try and
We'll
find
get-
some more nighttime portraits.
We'll get back to that noodle place, I'm sure.
Yeah, we gotta. Now that security doesn't seem to be bothering as many people downtown.
No, it's odd.
Yeah, it's weird.
They're probably watching the show right now.
I'll
Noodles
just go to
and neon.
another.
It's gonna be the name of our studio.
Nighttime portrait.
Noodles and neon.
Noodles and neon. There we
Noodles
go.
and neon.
So sometimes you can make your own light for nighttime portraits too, and keep it very simple. So when Andre shares it here, the only light used in this shot is that candle.
Yeah.
That's just in the forest at night with a smoke grenade and just pushing the ISO on the camera, and that one candle lit the whole thing.
And then post, did you just like boost the vibrance of the candle? Like how'd you?
Oh yeah, no, there's playing in there in post. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very like Red Riding Hood, but like the opposite of that.
yeah. Red Riding Hood's dark sister.
Kinda. It's like I don't know.
That was a fun shoot.
Yeah, it's just playing with light and just have
Light
fun
and
with
shadow,
it.
light and shadows. Yeah.
Now let's see this.
Well, on that note, I gotta share one epic portrait.
Epic.
okay.
Epic one. Epic one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
nighttime
Right?
shooting
That
at
epic
its finest.
nighttime.
Oh,
So
the
that's fun.
cowboy. We're still trying to get him on the show.
We gotta get the Cowboy 99 on this show one of these days.
One of these
Yeah,
days.
we
If,
will.
if you guys don't
Too
know,
busy.
go check out the Cowboy 99 on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll get them. I haven't
Guys
in
aren't
with
returning
them.
our phone calls though.
Yeah.
A little bit
He's
of
a bit of
smoke.
a jerk sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
Oh, I found a cool one.
Okay, here's one real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is Wasaga Beach when they actually had these little vendors.
Mhm.
I kind of snuck out one night, drove down, and walked around the main strip, and this is just a handheld shot. I didn't need to crank the ISO too hard because there was actually a lot of light there, and but it was just nice, just a cool scene. So there again, there's my point. Go walk around and check things out.
I think Evan's faded away there.
Evans actually went into dark mode. Very timely.
Uh-oh.
So that's okay. I'm going to share another night portrait that's lit just by a street light.
I'm still here. I'll just play with some effects.
Oh, okay. Cool. So there you go. This is one that Instagram and Facebook actually yelled at me for. But
Oh, this is the nudity thing.
no, they thought it was like self-harm.
Oh.
They didn't realize that it was a horror themed shoot.
Oh, okay.
There's no real self-harm here.
No,
Oh, because of the paint.
Yes, this was paint and
not blood.
sugar and
Did you
not
tell
real
them? Though?
blood.
Did you tell them?
I did, but they still
They didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't care. So there's a great photo. I love it.
Yeah, no.
Definitely.
Really? Eh? I've seen
But,
a lot
yeah.
worse stuff than that on Instagram.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I got yelled at for it. So they actually removed it from Facebook.
Ugh.
I posted
Someone
it.
actually had to remove it. Was it Zuckerberg that did that?
I don't know.
Let's forget that.
That way. And another one from the shoot, and then another
Tomorrow,
one.
Facebook by StreamYard.
This is also at night, lit just by a street light.
Yeah. This is.
I was
this
going
is
for kind of a 70s slasher flick kind of vibe on that one.
I'm sure
You got it.
Tarantino's gonna want that photo, man. Gonna hold on to that one.
I'll sell it to him.
Yeah. So
Laura and I can split the profits.
make him pay.
Yep.
Make him pay. Cool photo
Pay
though.
up, Zach. Thanks.
Yeah.
That was a fun shoot. Just an idea I had. I sent it to Laura, and she was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Because Laura's game for anything.
Laura is a trooper. If you guys didn't know.
If you haven't
Put
seen
her-
my last video, you have
Oh yeah,
Laura inside a wall during a photo shoot. So
Oh yeah.
Laura.
that was fun.
Every-
My behind the scenes video is on my channel.
Yep. Like I said, for me, my night stuff until now had mostly been cityscapes and stuff like that. I don't know if Bryan and Andre recognizes where this is, but
Trinity Common.
Trinity Common, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So I just like the way the lights, the streets lights were lined up. Had that car coming in. I probably should have waited for that car to get a little bit closer, but
Mm.
you know.
Safety, personal safety, I guess.
Yep.
Who cares about safety? Just do
Yeah.
it.
Just have fun.
Just do it.
Now you had a car. Let's do this. This is from.
I like
Oh,
that.
Oh, I
God.
know that spot.
Nice.
That's a nice one, man.
That was probably, I don't know, with Bryan a couple years ago now. We're walking around late at night and red light, these two black cars stop, and it was just like, okay, snap, snap. And so, yeah.
I like that you shot it at an angle.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I get
Cool. I like that. Cool.
They built Young Dundas Square on a hill.
that was my angle phase. Yeah, I know.
We all go through it.
Oh, yeah.
Video game.
So yeah, just walk around. We were standing around, the red light hit, and it was just like awesome. These two black cars come up, and yeah, it makes a cool photo. So
It's very Grand Theft Auto, man.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
that same shot wouldn't look the same during the day because you don't have all those lights on down there. So
Exactly.
Oh, excuse me. I just
bless
sneezed.
you.
I'll share some of your light painting, guys. Steel wool stuff.
So this is another thing you can do at night, and I'm gonna show this off because this is actually a time lapse.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
So you drag your shutter a bit on the time lapse, and you get the nice light streaks coming through, and just again a different thing you can do photographically is create a time lapse out of a night scene.
much harder to do right now.
Yeah, because there's a lot less traffic. But
Yeah. To be there all night. Been here for 8 hours. I got 6 cars.
that's almost what it would be right now.
You have your friend driving around.
Let's hire somebody, Mr. Uber, go around.
Yeah.
Have a friend driving in and out, in and out, in and out.
Like, oh, I'm not going anywhere. Did you do a light trail?
I can actually share another one that was kind of inspired by Heavy Rescue 401, that show.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see, share screen. Because they do a lot of nighttime time lapses on that show. I saw it and I thought, I got to do something like that. And I eventually want to get a slider so I can do this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit play. So you got this.
Oh, yeah.
On the next episode of Highway 401.
Heavy Rescue 401.
Heavy
Yep.
Rescue 401.
There we
We
go.
go to Brampton. We were
There we
rescuing a
go.
photographer.
So yeah, it's
Right.
just different look, right?
Tony.
Because a lot of people do time lapses during the day, but
Yeah.
No, they look
not as
awesome.
many
at
time
night.
lapses at night.
Yeah, they look really good at night.
Preach. Time lapse videos remind me of Madonna's Ray of Light music video. That's a great music video, Tony.
It was actually
That's a great music.
really good for its time.
Do bands still do music videos? Like, is that
Yep.
still a thing? I don't know.
100%.
They still do music videos, eh?
They do, yeah.
Interesting.
Wherever share screen. Let's see. So we might as well talk about light painting a little bit.
Jeez.
So let's go.
Mhm.
So this is one night. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. Whatever.
Nobody
Yeah,
knows
no.
what they're doing.
So this is just another night that Bryan and I, back a while now ago, just went into a random forest and did some light painting. So
Yep.
I know.
I remember that night.
We
I can take you to that exact spot again.
Yeah.
I remember exactly where that was. It's a great spot.
We got to use it again.
We could use it for a meetup for steel, or not for steel wool. We couldn't do steel wool there.
No.
Steel wool would be very bad there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd burn down the forest if we did steel wool there.
Yeah.
But
No.
light painting there is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do it up. We'll do it up. I got a few steel wool from the meetups that we did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
because you got me.
I'm waiting for the Matrix. Oh, that one. Okay.
This one, which is cool, and then
There's
there's
the first one. Yeah.
yeah, this is
I love
Andre.
it.
See, the thing with like steel wool is that you need like a person that like does it properly, and Andre's that person. So
I know.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Yep.
Thank you.
and you don't care about getting burned, which I find admirable.
Or whatever.
You just spin, man. You just spin.
I just spin and do it. It's
He doesn't care about getting burned. He doesn't care about getting wet.
no. I have no
No.
hair to
Yeah,
worry about.
but it's hard to find people like that, because you need the person to do it properly, right?
Yeah.
I'm a little crazy, but I don't
This
care.
is Dawn. This is Dawn.
It's all for the art.
It's all for the art, like Dawn's
All for
posing.
the art.
So, yeah, it's fun. And
That was a fun workshop. That one.
yeah, and the cops came by and they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" And we're like, "Don't worry, we're pros, right?" And Bryan goes up to them, and go, "We got this.
Oh yeah, they thought we were so professional.
Yeah, it's like I got a fire extinguisher here, blah blah blah. I go, oh. It's always good winning over the police.
If only they knew just how much pyros Andre and I are. But I mean, hey,
We're not telling anybody though.
there's Andre in the water doing steel wool.
Oh my god.
It's from Sega, right?
Sega
That's from
Beach.
Osaga.
Yeah.
If we can do a meetup there for steel wool and light painting, oh man,
I'm going for
that would be
sure.
the best one ever. Because you can do everything right in the water. It's just
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. That was kind of a random night too. We're just like, hey, let's
Yeah,
go.
we drove up there, took 10 photos, and drove home.
That's what we do, because you guys are photographers. That's the whole point.
We had
Yeah.
an audience watching us. A
Oh,
bunch
yeah?
of people. Bunch of
Was
people
there- was-
smoking a few joints.
Was
watching us.
everyone just like
Totally
drunk out of their
crazy.
mind? Was everyone
yeah.
just drunk out of their mind?
Drunk and stoned and just watching us do light painting and steel wool.
Hey,
Like,
man,
no
can I
clue
do
what we were
that?
doing. It was great.
Oh man, what's like a beach? Good times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
No, but we really got to do that. That would be awesome.
that would be great.
Great photo now.
This is one of Andre's handiworks. Spinning that thing,
Yeah, I was gonna say you need the proper person to do
Yep.
it.
Oh, that's the blade tool.
Yeah.
We never
Yeah,
even got
but
to use
then
that in the workshop.
That's,
No,
a,
we will have to next time for sure.
that's a funky one.
Yeah, that thing was cool.
It's just something I created out of plastic, and then I actually put onto the flashlight, and you can get some pretty cool results.
Yep.
That's cool, man. I like to see that one in action.
So now, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about stars. Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
we said there's more to it than stars.
Yeah. Oh, there's
We do have
stars.
to talk about stars.
Peggy's Cove?
Peggy's Cove, Milky Way, right behind the lighthouse. It's not a sky replacement. It was really
No.
there.
This is really there.
That was really there.
Yes, that was awesome.
That was a great night shooting.
Man.
I want to go back.
And it was funny because that night or that day earlier, we were there. We shot sunset,
Which was
But-
great too.
went back into town, had dinner, And then we were kind of looking up, and it was like, oh, it's clear. So
Yeah.
let's go back.
See,
So we
that
drove
was-
all the way back.
That was shot sunset at Peggy's Cove, drove back to Halifax, ate dinner in a pub with a live Celtic band, had fish and chips, then drove back to Peggy's Cove to shoot the stars. It was just amazing how it all worked out.
That was awesome.
It's great, man. Shout out to Peggy's Cove.
Star trails.
Oh, Rose Theater. Represent.
Yes, you can do star trails in the middle of the city even.
Oh,
You
good
just have
thing.
How'd you do it?
You're gonna have to pull back your highlights
Yeah.
because you're gonna really, like, especially on a building as bright as this, it's gonna blow out a little bit. So you just have to pull back your highlights in order to make sure you get the stars. This is probably 70 or 80 photos, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it just
so
worked out well.
you did a city shot. Now I'm going to share a city shot too.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh.
So that's
Jeez.
out behind your house.
Yep.
Yeah.
I live right beside a school, so I just parked my car in the parking lot, pointed my camera north. Now, I don't know if you point your camera north, that star in the middle that doesn't move, that's the North Star, and everything else around it moves. That's why you get that swirl.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that-
you gotta point your camera north and up a bit to get that. I kind of screwed this up. If you look in the bigger flashes, you'll see a missing part. I think I deleted a couple photos by accident. And
Or did you delete the frames with the airplanes?
I think so. I can't remember. I did something dumb but yeah, I used it anyways. But yeah, this is what you can do in a city. So
Did you tag
is. Yeah, I did. It is better if you go out to a darker location because they show up better. But if you play with your settings, yeah, you can do it in the city too.
Where's one spot you guys want to go to for night that you haven't been?
North.
Somewhere far north.
Like Timmins?
Alaska.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't always have to because
I was thinking like Petawawa or something. That's cool.
that's the start of the trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if you get lucky, you don't have to go that far north, and the Aurora Borealis
Yeah.
is nice to you.
True.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn you.
I know.
Damn you.
Sorry, man.
It's all good.
This is probably 5 years old, though, that shot.
Well, you can even get it in like Edmonton or something. Like if you go up north to there's certain spots in like the prairies that are really like hot spots.
I found my Orangeville one. This is just outside Orangeville.
Oh, okay. So if anybody doesn't know how the Northern Lights work, it's basically sun radiation coming towards the Earth.
Yeah.
And creating all these different cool colors. Because of the magnetic poles, they happen more to the north and to the south pole. So that's why you need to be actually farther north. But sometimes the cloud is so big that you can actually see it further south. Doesn't happen a lot, which I wish it did, but it doesn't. So
yeah.
I got lucky that night. So usually the nights that me and Bryan would have some cool shots, it's cloudy down here, which kind of sucks, but
happens all the time.
Yeah. So
shout out to weather.
It's cloudy, but that's just outside Orangeville, so not even that far north. Cloudier than I would have liked, but I had to get the shot anyway.
Yeah. Those clouds though, eh?
It looks cool though.
Still worked out
the
well.
cloud. I think the cloud still adds to it.
Yeah.
100%. Shout out to Orangeville. If you'd like to
Yeah,
sponsor,
Orangeville.
if you'd like to sponsor our show, I don't know what you're gonna do some videos with.
Since we can promote our city, Brampton,
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
because we can't even
Nerdy.
shoot in our own city.
Yeah, you gotta go
Security.
elsewhere. You gotta go elsewhere.
Arrest this man.
Ugh, don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody else. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Thanks.
Where was it shot?
On a dead end road somewhere in Milton,
That's all good.
in the middle of the night.
Dead end roads. Good
Dead
for
end road.
something.
That's
Oh yeah.
that should be the first sentence of your memoir.
LED
Started off-
panel for the backlight, if I remember correctly, and then Andre was running around spreading the smoke, and I was taking the shots. It was a fun shoot,
Jeez, CC George Lucas.
and the lightsabers,
Yeah.
if you look closely, are actually light painting wands.
I think you brought these to our workshop, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the same things we use for the light painting workshop.
Hey, Brian.
Just
The other Brian.
no, it's John. John's here. Inside Imaging is John.
Hey, John.
John is in the comments.
What else can we show? Oh, okay, fine. Let's do this. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow.
Come on, man.
We'll let it go. I got two more.
So
Fire.
So now
Oh yeah.
this is, I'll call it a night portrait, right? So, but have some fire, some off-camera flash, second curtain just to illuminate the pretty model. Who this is actually Toronto police officer.
Yep, which is the best part.
Yeah.
Nice.
She is an actual cop, so it's kind of cool. So
Yikes.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So
I guess
this is
go ahead, Andre.
so this is something else you can do at night. So just
Yeah, the fire stuff's awesome.
yeah, we haven't done that in a while, but yeah, we have to do it again.
Yeah, post-COVID.
Jeez, man.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a cool shot.
Thanks.
What is this thing? What is this straw?
This, there's like a stairway of some kind lit up on Bremner. It was on Bremner.
Oh yeah.
I was just walking around Toronto at night on that. And then for my nighttime portrait, of course, it's got to be Laura. And
That's
special
Laura.
effect
With the
makeup,
teddy bear.
Yeah,
the teddy bear.
no teddy bears were harmed.
No.
No teddy bears were harmed. It was a fun shoot, though.
Tons
Wasn't that at your office?
Yep, that was just outside my office in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You
Just
don't need a
casual.
fancy location sometimes.
Just casual.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally casual.
Which is awesome.
Oh, this one, Paul liked this one. So this is a light trail shot without a car.
Oh yeah. See it.
There we go. Andre will remember this one.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, it's a ship, eh?
Yeah, it was a ship coming through the lift bridge.
Was it
Like
the
2 o'clock in the morning.
big freighter?
Yeah. Yeah, I was coming through at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
So is the lift bridge thing closed now to the public? What,
I have
Renee?
no idea. I heard it was going to be, but
Apparently
Yeah.
that side is, but
yeah.
That's a great
The last
spot.
time Andre and I went there, they had barriers up, but you could just walk around them.
Oh, so not really. So it's like a mock
Yeah.
down. It's a mock
Yeah,
down.
basically.
Oh,
Basically. Yeah, it's pathetic. Really.
It's a great spot though for photos.
It is. It's a really good spot.
When we were there last summer, we had the big freighter too, like the big monster thing.
Yep.
Those things are big, man.
More smoke
Oh,
at
yeah,
night.
chill.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, chill.
That's cool.
Yeah, this one was also nighttime. I think what was this again, Paul? When did we do this?
That was underpass, right?
Underpass. Yeah,
Mr. Bryan
underpass.
James,
Yeah.
myself.
I had two LED panels, one from the back, one in the side and the front to give a little bit light on the model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is that like recently, like I've seen so many like shows and like commercials being shot there, like
Yeah,
so much, like
so
people.
much. I saw a basketball commercial from that too as well recently.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I love this.
That standard nighttime view.
Oh, this is the. You haven't shot Sean until you shot this angle.
But this one, when I was shooting this one, I actually had some guy come up to me and offer me money because he thought I was homeless laying on the ground.
Oh yeah. You take it though? You take?
No,
the
I
money?
didn't take it. I didn't take it. I wouldn't have felt right taking it. Yeah, he offered me like $10. He's like, "Here, you can have some money." Oh yeah.
He's
I
paying
was
for
laying on the
photo.
ground and in the puddle taking photos, and he felt bad for me. He didn't see the camera or anything. He just saw me laying in the puddle, and he felt bad for me. And I was like,
Alright.
"No, I'm here on purpose. I actually want to be in
Don't you
the
see what
puddle."
I'm doing? Don't you see what I'm doing? Don't you see the
That's-
puddle?
How many times, Andre, have you spotted for me while I'm laying in a puddle downtown?
Oh my
Toronto?
god. Oh,
I
it's
just
funny.
flop to the ground. People are looking at me funny. Andre's just there making sure nobody steps on me.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Well, it's all about getting the right angle because you don't want to shoot that
Oh, yeah.
from like eye level. So that's why you gotta
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, and I
low.
don't care how
Get
dirty
low.
I get taking photos.
Semantics,
You can
details.
Yeah.
take a shower.
Exactly. I know
Man.
where that one is too.
So now, at night, I usually, or I have in the past, just driven around industrial areas and just trying to find cool things to shoot. And I don't know, it's just, I like this spot. I parked my car and took a shot of it there. I just thought it was a cool setting. You have lots of light from all the lights on the buildings, and
Very
so,
creative,
yeah.
man. Very creative.
just yeah.
It's like it's like a scene out of like Contact or something. Like you're in some sort of like UFO like camp or something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're like in the back of Home Depot.
I got to try that now.
Yeah, well, I just gave you an idea.
But yeah, no, it's the whole thing is go out and explore. Don't think you can't shoot at night.
There's so much.
We've
There's
shown
so much at night.
from portraits to objects to stars to light painting, cityscapes. It's just a whole other addition to your
Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself.
It's you just adding all this other stuff to your portfolio, and you might actually like it.
Don't be
You
afraid.
might actually like.
Yep. Don't be afraid to play in post. Don't be afraid to jack up your ISO if you have to, just to get the shot. Especially if you've got a modern day camera, it's so easy.
Yep.
And like my M6 II and 16 mil, I'm walking around at ISO 800 doing shots, no problem, just because it's got the 1.4. So definitely having a nice wide aperture helps, but you can still do a lot without it.
100%.
The key is just get out there and actually do it.
That is the challenge in a pandemic.
And you know that sometimes it's hard to get out there on your own by yourself.
Yeah.
So if you have a buddy, just buddy up, right? It's safer as well, right? Especially at night to be in a group than on your own sometimes.
100%.
Yeah. 100%.
So this was Bryan and I were just walking around Toronto one weekend. It was a snowstorm, so crazy me, I go run out in the street and take a shot of a streetcar. So I don't recommend that.
Unless you have a good spotter.
But there again, I had a friend spotting, so it was okay. So yeah.
Tony, you sent me a photo?
Did he?
That's what he told me.
I'm going to share one more using my new Cinebloom 20 from Moment,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it, Tony.
just to because I feel like promoting my video one more time.
Yeah, promote it.
Yep.
At 8:45 tonight on my channel, which the link
I
is
don't-
right there. There
Is it a premiere?
I
No,
told
it's
him.
not a premiere.
Man,
didn't
it should
do
have been in a premiere.
It's okay. I got stuff to do tonight, so.
Yeah.
But it'll be live. You can watch it. It's all about the Cinebloom 20 from Moment. Andrea shared the photo there. I don't know if you see it or not.
Yep, there we go.
There we go. And it just gives this
Nice.
kind of dreamy, hazy look to your nighttime photos that I absolutely am in love with now. And you'll find out more about it if you watch my video.
Also, I want ice cream.
Ice cream.
Tony, I don't have a photo. I don't know where you sent it, Tony. I don't have it.
And we can lead the show next week with Tony's photo if it arrives. I think we're bumping up against our clock here.
We're bumping up against the clock, Tony. I don't have it, so I can show it next week if you want, if it's that important to you. I'm checking it again. Oh, I have it, Tony.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's see Tony's
Like
photo
an 8
before we end the show.
gigabyte file.
Woohoo!
Oh, Tony always sends the good stuff.
Uh-oh.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
We
Don't
can't
get me
show
banned now.
it.
Don't get me banned.
No, I'm not going to even. I'm not going to ban on this show. Let me do this. Let me do that. Tony should actually come on the show and explain like what this is. But anyway, maybe next time. Okay, I'm ready to go. I think. Okay, share the screen, I guess.
Okey-doke.
You have it?
Nice.
Woohoo!
Thanks, Tony. This is not from the workshop that we did.
Nope.
Nice one.
That looks like he was using the sparklers.
Yeah, I guess, right? Do you want to give us like a 1-sentence explanation of what this is, Tony? That'd be great. It's like performance art. Cool.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, good stuff, Tony. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate
Sparklers
that.
or cake fountains, one or the other.
Oh, I love cake fountains, and I also love cake.
Cake fountains are so awesome.
Yeah,
Cake is good too, but cake fountains are more fun. They
chocolate
cause more
cakes.
damage.
So good.
Yes.
Is that the show, guys?
I think that's a wrap. I don't
Think so.
Oh, here, one more.
know. Cake fountains.
Cake
I just found
fountains.
it quick because we mentioned cake fountains. So there's cake fountains in a pumpkin.
Gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving. Anyway.
100%. Very well.
Perfect.
Well, I'm ready to go out shooting, except I can't leave the house, so that's just nuts.
I know it's different times right now, but when everybody can get out, go out and try it. Have some fun with it.
The one good thing about nighttime shooting is it's easy to socially distance because nobody else is out.
That's true. That is true.
So,
That is true.
Yep. I was out last night. The whole street was empty.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, great job, Andre, on your first actual show with us.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
You did a great job. You did better than me my first time, so that's what we say. I'm not lying either. Yeah. Thanks.
So I hope we've put some fire under people. And
good fun.
And make them want to go out and actually try this and
open their eyes to the possibilities.
Yeah. So there's so many, just let your imagination go. I hope we showed you that there's so many different things you can do with night photography. And
we didn't even get to all of it. That's the
no.
That's just the intro.
Yeah. So
Next week,
Good
night
stuff.
photography part 2.
Well, maybe Andre will host again. Who knows?
Mhm.
I don't know
Cool.
who's hosting next week. Who's on the calendar for next
I
week?
don't know.
I think it's Mix.
Is it
Oh
me?
well,
Mix
He'll be
is
too busy
up
trading
next
crypto.
oh
week.
NFT. How to? We should do that like we said last week or the week before.
yeah,
me
I still
doing
don't
an
know what that
NFT show would
is.
be
I
great.
don't get it. I just want to make money.
Yep.
For nothing.
Exactly. That's Kim's submission offer on that shot of Laura with the knife as an NFT.
Yeah. Yada yada yada. I made $200,000. What?
Done. Let's go.
Right?
I'm sure Laura would say yes.
So that would
she's
be
all about making money too. So
yeah.
I'm sure she would.
So tune in for next week. How to make $200,000 with a JPEG, and and we're not lying either. So great job, guys! And make sure you, first of all, make sure you subscribe to Andre because he needs to get over 100 subs like by tomorrow. So
Do it.
so make sure you
No.
subscribe to him, and check out these other guys. And we'll see you next week.
All right. Have fun, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
thank you everybody for watching.
So
Good
thanks
job, Andre.
everybody, and
Andre will be back next week.
thanks for coming out. And I hope you learned something. If not, send us messages.
Put it in the
on
comments. Put it in the comments.
comments,
It's
or
good
just
for
send
Andre.
us messages on Instagram or wherever, and we'll answer them for you.
Yeah. Cool. Have a great
All right,
night.
guys.
Be
Take care,
safe.
everybody.
Hit the red button, Andre.